Hi curl friends, welcome back to Naturally Shauniece. I'm Shauniece, your favorite curl friend and mom bestie, guiding you through your natural and healthy hair journey and your best mom life. Okay, listen up. The spirit moved me this morning and I was just thinking about like what it is, what does it mean for me to love myself? So I said, you know what, I have to record this really quick. So today we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna be getting ready for work and just kind of spilling like a brain dump, and hopefully it's positive for you because I think that these thoughts need to be shared. And so without further ado, let's get this started. Okay, this is not gonna be long. So this is a get ready with me. Yeah, is this a vlog? Yeah, it's a get ready with me vlog, okay? So let's see why we talk like self-care and reducing stress, okay? So when the pandemic hit, I was basically at like the epitome of stressed out. Like our family was completely and utterly overworked. We were not spending time together. I really felt overwhelmed as a mother, and the slowdown of pace when everything halted really was like what I needed, like honestly, truly. And so my whole goal throughout this pandemic has been, how do I keep this going? And now that the world is opening back up, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to fall back into the same habits that I was doing before, right? Like just saying yes to everything, overscheduling my kids, not spending time with my husband, not concentrating on my marriage, trying to do this this vlog, YouTube thing, kind of being out there, trying to be seen and all this other stuff, okay? It's all bullshit, by the way, bullshit. Okay, so basically, first of all, let's talk about products really quick. So I'm about to do my little morning face care routine. I'm not gonna put on makeup because we don't have time for it. So I use PCA products on my face. This is not sponsored. These things, I started this literally at the start of the pandemic and my skin has really flourished. And so I'm gonna stand behind them. I'm gonna stand behind PCA, okay? So what we're gonna do is, my esthetician, Deidre, says that it's okay, like you don't have to do like a multi-layer, like it's okay to do a cocktail. So ever since she told me that, guess what? I do a cocktail. So this is the C&E Advanced. It's the antioxidant treatment. Basically, it's L-ascorbic acid, tocopherol, okay, don't get me lying, but there you go. Look it up, it's in the link in the bio. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Anyhow, so basically it's the antioxidant. I'm gonna pour that on just like that. And then we're gonna do the hyaluronic acid boosting serum. And I'm literally just going to take that and do one squirt. And then I'm gonna take the vitamin B3 brightening syrup. And this is what these products look like, okay? Here's the hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is basically like moisture, water. This is for plumping of your skin, hydration. I think it's really, really good as an overnight treatment and as well as like before I put on makeup. Okay, and then the vitamin B3 is really just skin brightening antioxidant. So if you have hyperpigmentation, this would be something that would be really beneficial. The thing with hyperpigmentation on melanin skin, you guys, is that you really have to attack it in its earliest stage. So as soon as you have hyperpigmentation, whether like you popped a pimple or something, treat it immediately. Hyperpigmentation and melanin skin is really hard to treat the longer that you let it go. And really the only way to treat it is like through a, chemical peel. So anyhow, I'm gonna go like this here and just see. And literally, I'm gonna just put it on like this. Perfect. Okay, so anyhow, ways to reduce stress. There we go. Then I'm gonna just seal it all together. Sorry, let me just skip this skincare. Dynamic Recovery. This is by Dermalogica. It's the SPF 50. It's like a lotion, moisturizer, sunscreen. It's really light. It doesn't get white on black skin. Like it blends really, really well. And this is really like my go-to sunscreen. I was trying Black Girl sunscreen, and I actually had to stop using it because it was breaking my skin out. I don't know what it was, but it just didn't work for me, and I really, really wanted it to. Anyhow, so, oh no. It's empty. It's not, oh, no. Okay, anyhow, so we're just gonna have to don't forget to get your nose, my forehead, and I literally extend everything to my jawline and my neck. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now we're just gonna do, if you're black and you know it, clap your hands. If you're black and you know it, clap your hands. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of Vaseline on my lips because, you know, gotta keep it black. Have to keep it black. Perfect. And then, oh my gosh, so I just got this. I'm gonna get back to, but I'm gonna go through this real quick. I just got this in the Mom Friends. It was in my VIP gift bag, and this is a rollerball scent by Zen in a Jar. So Zen in a Jar is a local Black-owned business that does like scents, candles, with shea butters, oils, bath bombs, all of it. And she does just a really phenomenal job. Anyhow, it's called Revive. It smells a lot like the cashmere. I forget what it's called, what she calls her cashmere. But yeah, that's what it smells like. It's just cashmere. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll put it right here. Anyhow, this will have you tasting like candy, smelling like candy. It is so womanly. It's strong, but not like overpowering. If somebody, like, I just am gonna go like this. Oh my gosh, it literally stays all day, and then I gotta go like this on here. And I'm literally just gonna let it sit. And in the description, she says to put on your pain points. Let's see, apply to pulse points, not pain points. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply here, and then I'm gonna apply here just in case my husband wants to come home and, you know, smell me. And man, I highly recommend this. It's called Revive. I'll put it in the link. This is only my second time using it, but I've used her since before. This is very, very good. Very good. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. Bam, bam, bam. Should I touch up these edges? Fine. All right. Oh, no. Okay, I already put lotion on. I mixed this Aveeno Eczema Therapy. Hold on, I gotta show this to you guys. Look how thick that is. Like, oh my gosh, it's delicious. I saw Hyatt use this and Typical Black Queen. Yeah, Hyatt and Typical Black Queen, and I've been addicted ever since. Like, this was a total influence purchase, okay? And then I mix, here we go, the Palmer's Skin Therapy Oil into this. I get like a spoon or whatever, and I whip it up together. Holy moly, so good. Like, oh, this is my Achilles tear. Okay, let me show you my other leg. You can't, can you see it? Hold on. Dang, you guys won't be able to see it. But just know that this there we go. This combo gives, totally gives, okay? Alrighty, so I think I'm done getting ready for the day. I already brushed my teeth and washed my face, you know, I already did all that. Oh, let's do this. You guys, my eyebrow lady, her name is, well, Instagram name is Tyler Whitley. And she loves a good thick brow. She only would see you between 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm about to get my eyebrows done. But I've really gotten comfortable with full eyebrows. Like I really have. I love them. It's naturally, it's me. Okay, I'm not gonna do the edges. I don't have time for it because I want to leave time to. Okay, so that's me. That's Shauniece's routine. Let's spend a good 2 minutes. I'm just gonna talk through my notes here, and we're literally gonna talk about just things that are on my mind, and I think that they will help you as it relates to stress management. So yeah, fast forward, we're a year post-pandemic. We are getting back to our normal routines, and I've really been feeling like, dang, I don't wanna go back to pre-pandemic life, right? Which for me was being extremely fatigued and tired, doing entirely too much, not saying no, overscheduling my kids, having them anywhere all the time just because, you know, oh, they have to attend this sporting event, they have to do this. Lord, they don't. Mom tip, your kids don't have to do everything. You can say no. Don't let sports run your family life. You heard it here from Shauniece. Okay, anyhow, so let me get on my notes. Let's see. Notes. Okay, so yes. Oh, here it is. So yeah, 10 ways Black women can relieve stress. And these are things that have worked for me and that I've tried throughout the pandemic, and I've seen improvements in my skin, improvements in how I feel. When I say feel, it's giving refresh. Not to say I don't get tired and worn out throughout the pandemic. Abso-freaking-lutely. But it's like a feeling from inside, knowing that, you know what, I can manage this. This is not forever. This is temporary, whatever it is I'm feeling and I'm going through, okay? So yeah, here's what's helped me. See a therapist, bing, bing, bing. Therapy is so good, especially if, well, I just find it good because it's somebody who's an unbiased party. It's not your aunt, it's not your mom, it's no judgment, it's completely confidential. And I think that everybody should really go to therapy. I haven't had traumatic instances or anything like that in my life yet, but it's been a great journey. It really has. Take a daily walk, get outside. We've been at our computers for all day, but even as you migrate yourself back to the office, back to your office, be intentional during your lunch breaks. Get out, stand up, get out your office, fresh air, breathe, okay? Pray like, Lord Jesus, I just really have loved having the time in the morning, not getting my kids ready in the morning, and just really having time, intentional time to actually pray. Like I could hear my thoughts. I feel like I could hear God standing in quietness, right? Take a social media break. I have done this multiple times, and one thing that, especially throughout 2020, because 2020 was given racism and George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, like it was just white people, Karen's gone wild. 2020 was wild. So I definitely did it during the pandemic, but one thing that I instituted in my own life was I don't do social media on Sundays. And that was very intentional for me. It allows a weekly break. So one time a week, I get to just refresh my mind, get off of social media. It also has allowed me to have uninterrupted time for my husband, which has been like a major, major key, like just getting off the phone and not being on social media. Yes, I'm that person. And intentional time with the kids. So we watch movies, we do activities. I don't film, I don't record them. It's just us, and it's really been really, really nice. What else? Oh, curate a stress release playlist. Every morning I listen to the exact same playlist because it's a bop, it's a vibe. It gets me in the mood. And when I'm stressed, I turn it on. So whatever songs those are for you that can help calm you down, clear your mind, get you into positive thinking. And not only that, just like a whole vibe, a mood, curate yourself a mood playlist, okay? You heard it here. Say no. It's a full sentence. Say no. Take a day off of work. Listen, there's so much empirical data right now showing and supporting that people are not taking their PTO off. Through a pandemic, employees feel guilty for taking their PTO off through a pandemic because it's a pandemic and you've been at home. News flash, use your PTO. They don't care. They're not gonna give it back to you. Well, some companies will, but you get my vibe. If you die today or leave that job, your PTO is dead, okay? Use it. Those people don't care about you. All right, moving on. Call a girlfriend. You're feeling down in the negative space. Call the right girlfriend. Major key, because everybody ain't ready for that call. Enjoy sex and climax. Like, hello. There's so much data and research behind the benefits of sex mentally, physically, emotionally as a mood booster. Climaxing gets your mind right, okay? So find your husband, find your boyfriend, find a friend, and get busy. Have some sex, release some stress. Okay, ask for help. I think that this is super serious for Black women in general, especially Black women, because we tend to take on that superwoman, we just think we're superwomen, and we take on the burden of our families, of our kids, of our husbands, of our jobs, and we have a very hard time asking for help. Don't be that person. Ask for help. I'll tell you a really quick story. When I ruptured my Achilles, I was literally could not walk for 3 months, okay? Foot up in the air, that's it. And y'all know me, I'm on the go. So I was getting ready for the Conference in 2019, and I had my girlfriend, Michelle McKinney, come over, and she was help coaching me for this speaking gig. And I was just so stressed, and she was like, just ask for help. And I sat there with this same facial expression, like, ask for help? Blew my mind. Ever since then, I've never been afraid to ask for help, because it was throughout that time that me asking for help, I got it. You ask, you shall be given. Ask for help, sis. You don't have to do it on your own. Next up is find the exercise you love. Exercise ain't for everybody. I get it. Everybody isn't a gym rat like me, but find something that you like to do and do that. Good way to relieve stress. Next up, create a support system. Find your tribe, not my tribe, not this girl's tribe, but your tribe of people. Create a village, a support system around yourself, around your marriage, around your children, your family, and vibe with that. That's gonna help you relieve stress too, okay? Eat whole foods. You are what you eat. If you feel crappy, first thing you need to do, take a look at what you're eating and consuming and putting into your body. Bam. Eat better, feel better. Eat whole foods, okay? Get off the sugars, get off the processed foods. I'm not saying you have to completely, change your life around. I definitely give processed foods and I definitely eat processed foods and sugars and stuff like that, but that's not my primary source of consumption, all right? And then take a deep breath. Breathe to relieve stress. Just doing that right there really helped me. Anyhow, I have to go. It's 10:45. I have a work meeting to get to at 11 o'clock, but I hope that you found encouragement here, whether that's the beauty products, whether that's through just me or, the list on 10 ways that you can reduce your stress and live stress-free or manage stress, okay? All right, bye, girlfriends.